out here in Colorado. Do a few missions, you know. Start off by doing that mission. Never know what you might see out here. Let y'all know I ain't hunting the regular green suit. Oh shit.
A trail camera? I've used these for work and for hunting before. This one shouldn't be here though. We don't want hunters so close to the mine. Grab the camera.
Okay, I'll grab a camera. Got another one over here too, look.
Another trail camera. Bobby Joe doesn't have a permit to hunt here. Is he poaching? This looks intact at least. That's gotta be a good sign.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't really understand what's going on with the cameras, but at least the entrance is secure. Let's go find his camp, shall we? Hopefully that's the last one. Pick him up and I'll put him in our lost and found when I can take him from you. It was actually Remy that called this one in. He doesn't know who Bobby Joe is, but I knew who it was as soon as Remy described him.
Man, you picked a weird spot to put a damn trail cameras in. Ain't no damn... We was hunting unless we was hunting a cougar or something. The power of gravity.
Binoculars. Maybe he was hunting. Rifle cartridges. That's not good news. That's our sign. Pick it up, would you? Secret uranium mining. Government conspiracy? I'll be honest. I never credited Bobby Joe with this much imagination in high school. Replant the sign, and we're done here for now. A journal? Maybe this'll show us why he's out here. You know what makes this extra weird? He actually has done some detective work. Enough to convince himself to camp here.
See, last time I did that mission, it had got stuck on me. That's why I ain't gonna fuck with it.
Signs back up? Great. This mine has never been a problem before, but let's not take any chances. Me and my dad have been dealing with Bobby Joe for years, but this is new. I know he's a nuisance, but I always felt sorry for him. He had a pretty tough upbringing. I don't want to call the police, but I have to. He's armed and known for making poor choices.
As usual.
Can you head over to the campgrounds nearby and check in on them? The phone calls were sporadic at best. As far as I can tell, this professional yoga and meditation expert has led a group of accountants from Denver into the wilderness on some sort of spiritual retreat. She took their cell phones away from them and had them eating wild flowers and berries. Some of them got sick and had gone directly to the hospital. I know that we're not the reason why this happened, but it could look very bad for us if anyone gets seriously hurt. I'd appreciate if you hustle. Check it out. Jem Bodden. Can you hear the phones ringing? I guess we know where she hid them then. The accountants have left. This is an absolute disaster. To make sure they got a bunch of poisoned accountants and a lone woman climbing a non-specific mountain. Next time someone tries to run a retreat out here, I'm gonna make them hire a professional guide. This is exactly the sort of thing I find myself fighting uphill against. It's hard to get going when stuff like this keeps... Okay, first things first. We need to figure out where Boden's gone. I'll try to reach some of the accountants back at the hospital. Maybe they can help. I get the distinct feeling that she hasn't packed hiking boots or proper equipment for a climb. Maybe she'll turn back soon. I'll let you know if I hear anything, okay?
Y'all want to see some hunting? Trying to travel to a
Today
spot.
continues to throw up challenges for us. I have another job for you.
Lay
This
down.
one is urgent. We received a call from one of our neighbors, Norman, asking if we'd seen his dad, a longtime friend of the reserve. Apparently he's gone missing and he's taken all the family camping supplies with him. Around the same time, 2 hikers reported to us that they spotted a single old man laden down with gear, heading into a part of the reserve that is known for its bears. When they asked him if he needed any help, he politely declined and kept walking. Their description matches old Ted perfectly. Short white hair, green rain slicker, and brown leather boots. No gun. I'm trying to get a hold of Norman, but he said that he'd make some more calls just in case Teddy's gone to visit friends. I'm just getting his voicemail at the moment. While I sort this out, can you head over to where the hikers saw him and try to follow old Teddy's trail? He knows his way around here, so I have no idea why he'd wander into bear country.
Shit, I couldn't tell you. Oh yeah, we out of there. Man, I didn't even see that shit. That neither.
That's the place. You found where the hikers spotted him. That's good news. Listen, I got a hold of Norman and he's on his way out here. But he's a couple of hours drive away. I told him that we were looking for his dad. Norman's really worried. He thinks that Ted has had a breakdown. Ted's wife, Jeannie, died a couple of weeks ago. And since the funeral,
Ah,
Ted
damn.
hasn't been himself. The family were giving him as much space as they could, but now they're worried that he's fully isolated himself and he's made some bad decisions that have led him here. Norman took a trip to visit him, but when he arrived, Ted was gone and so was his car. Norman remembers his dad saying that he proposed to Jeannie during a trip to Silver Ridge Peaks 45 years ago. That whole region is a beautiful valley, but nobody goes out there unarmed while the bears are roaming around. It might be a long shot, but can you gear up with whatever you need and head into bear country as soon as possible? If Ted's looking for where he proposed almost a half a century ago, I just hope he finds it before the bears find him. I'll mark the beauty spot on your GPS. Be careful in those parts. Keep your rifle handy at all times.
I ain't scared. Go find my nigga Ted, man. Oh no, it's 7:04. Hold on, I'm about to change the time for Ted. Hold up. That motion. Put a bear on his ass. That's how you know it's daytime now. And I would usually be in the stand, but I really just missing from. Get that turkey flying, you see him? Something running that way. That shit scared the shit out of me.
This place has been torn apart. There's no blood, no body. He's left his pack here, though. He must be traveling light, but we can't wait for him to come back to camp. The bear could still be around.
Just in case he runs up.
This is the beauty spot. But he's gone. There's no sign of an encounter. But look, Ted was definitely here. '78. I can't even imagine what's going through his head at the moment. My dad and I used to talk about men who would seek their solace in nature. He told me that if he didn't have my mom or me around, he'd eventually have just started living out here. I didn't believe him at first, but as I've grown older, it makes more sense to me. He's running from the pain he's feeling. Out there, he doesn't need to think about anyone or anything else. He can just be alone. Norman will be here soon. I told him that his visit will include a trip to bear country, so he's got a rifle to protect himself. I'll point him to his dad's old camp for now. It makes most sense for that to be where Ted will come back to whenever he's ready. There's no tracks for you to follow, and while I don't like the idea of him wandering around, Ted clearly wants to be alone out here.
So what the fuck, that shit did disappear?
Have a lead on our missing yoga instructor.
Ah, damn.
Sammy was driving home after the rappelling lesson, and she heard something that could be Ms. Bodden. She had pulled over to look under the hood of her car, and she swears she heard a scream from the woods nearby. And I asked her if it could have been an animal noise, but she seemed pretty insistent that it was a woman screaming. I know it's nothing solid to go on, but it could be what leads us to her. Can you check it out? I'll mark the spot on your GPS.
Okay, where's she all lost in the woods at? All the way down here, goddamn. This is the last one, man. Only because I need that bread. I'm trying to push it. There we go. Look at that turkey flying above. Hate to cut this bro